Oh my gosh, welcome back to another video. It has been a minute. And I'm gonna get into why it's been so long since I last posted, but before we do, I just want to tell you guys to hit that subscribe button. And please go check out all my videos on this channel. If you haven't already done so, here they are. Check them out. So come on, let's go get into why I haven't been posting. This is gonna be a real episode, guys. I'm gonna tell you what's been going on in my life. So get ready, here we go. And to kind of commemorate the realness, I did not get ready at all. No makeup. I took a shower this morning, so my hair is not even dry. This is my hair, just air dried. So this is the realness of today. The reason I haven't been posting these last couple of weeks is one, because I got a job. Yo. I'm working at a residential eating disorder facility, and this is something I'm very, very excited about because this is the direction I want to go with my life. I eventually want to end up as a social worker at an eating disorder treatment facility. I would prefer something like what I did, which was partial hospitalization. Right now I'm at residential, so eventually I want to get to the partial hospitalization programs, but hey, you got to start somewhere. So that's what I'm working on. I'm so pumped to have this job because one, I'm really passionate about just being in the eating disorder field. I'm passionate about helping people with their mental health. So this is really a perfect opportunity to really see if this is something I do want to do for the rest of my life. Commitment. And it's just a good way to make connections in the field and just get that hands-on experience that everybody needs. So that's one. I've been kind of busy with that. I've been tired because one of my shifts is from 6:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. and that, guys, that morning is so hard. Getting up at 5:30, so I get home and I'm like dead. So I'm just like, I was just in an eating disorder treatment setting, and I don't really want to talk about it more. I want to kind of separate myself from that. So that's kind of why I didn't want to record when I got home. So that's one reason I haven't been posting. And the second reason, this is where it's going to get real. It's been hard for me to kind of vocalize because I haven't wanted to. I honestly have been struggling with just having some eating disorder urges, like having those behavior urges. It's really hard because I have very high standards for myself, and I thought that once I was out of treatment, like I would do some hard work and then I'd be fine. And guess what? That's not how it goes. And I also feel like I'm kind of this role model in this space and kind of in the eating disorder field, I guess. I don't know. And so I want to be a good role model. And so I'm like, well, I can't have struggles of my own because I'm helping people out. So I'm past those struggles. Guess what, guys? That's not how life works. And I am not past those struggles. So I just had these high eating disorder urges, and I didn't feel like I was in a place to just kind of have a positive video, and I didn't know what to say because I was like, I'm having all these urges and it's really hard for me to do the right thing. And the last thing I wanted to do was post a video about this positive influence and just having some good messages, because I didn't have those. I felt like a video I would put out would be just fake, and I didn't want that on this channel, like at all. I want to be real with you all. So because I was having those high eating disorder urges, I also had some pretty negative body image, like self-talk, and I didn't want to put out a video because I didn't want to be looking at myself for however long my video would have been, and that I just didn't want to put myself through that. So I was like, I need to take a break. I'm already putting myself through so much just eating disorder stuff when I'm at work, and sometimes I think about it when I get home, and I didn't want to put out a video because that's even more thinking for me. Like, I want some sort of space. I want a life outside of this space as well. And so because of just all this stuff, I've kind of taken a break from social media as well. Like I don't really go on Instagram that much anymore because I didn't want to see people's lives, and sometimes it is fabricated, and I didn't want to see that, you know, outward perfection, because I was struggling so hard internally that it just was really hard for me to see people posting all these positive things and like all these positive things about recovery, and I wasn't in that space. I was in this really negative self-talk, and I couldn't stand to look at this positive stuff because inside I was just all this inner turmoil. So, and I've also had this feeling of like I want my eating disorder just out of my body. I want to be done with this. I don't want these struggles anymore. Like sometimes I just want to wish them away. I just want to go, be gone. But that's not how mental health works. I really, really wish it was how it worked, but I did not create man and their brains. So the other day I had a dream that I was pregnant and I couldn't, like the baby wasn't coming out, because earlier that day I was thinking about how my eating disorder is just living inside my brain. I can't get rid of it. Like it's just stuck inside of me. And I think that dream really signified that feeling for me of like, I am stuck with this and I want to get rid of it and I can't. Like it's just not coming out. That's kind of how mental health works. Like it's inside your brain. It's hard to see outside of your body, and you're just kind of, sometimes it feels like you're just stuck with this, whatever you're going through, whatever mental health struggle you're going through. And so sometimes I just wish that being in recovery and recovering from an eating disorder, like it just like, it goes away. I wish eating disorders just went away. I wish that's how it worked for addictions or any type of mental health struggles that you need to get that higher level of care for. I wish you could just be done with it. It's just not how it works. So that was kind of a struggle for me as well, of just wanting to be done with these problems and like feeling bad that I keep bringing this stuff up, of like, oh, I still struggle with this. Like I felt bad about that still. Like I still struggle with this. And sometimes that's hard for me to say because I don't want to put that burden out into the world. It's kind of a disordered thinking pattern. Like sometimes I feel bad for continually needing to take up space talking about this thing that I've gone through and am still going through. And so that just makes the eating disorder urges higher, it makes the struggle harder. So I need to continue to work on vocalizing my problems. I need to be okay with not being the perfect person in recovery. Like I need to break that perfectionist thinking patterns. So I'm glad that I put these thoughts out into the universe, and that's what I've been going through. That's the realness of today. I do need to get the strength and courage to kind of discuss this more with my treatment team. That's something that's really hard because eating disorders are very secretive. They thrive on secrecy, and just that they really thrive off of inner turmoil. And so vocalizing that really takes away their power. And right now I feel like my eating disorder brain is on high alert, and so it's just made it hard for me to speak out what I've really been going through. So I guess that's the next step. So hopefully, you know, I get through this, and I know I will. It's just a little blip in the road, and I just wanted to share this all with you guys. I hope it was somewhat helpful to hear that even though I have this platform, which isn't really a platform, it's just a channel that I've created that is about my journey and my eating disorder recovery stories and like all this stuff that's really helped me. I wanted you guys to see that I also have struggles. I'm not a perfect recovery person, though I do try to kind of give off that perfect recovery vibe. That's not real. So I just wanted to give you guys a real vid, and I hope you found it real. And that's it. That's all I had for you guys today. We'll see if I can post more regularly. I'm not sure. I want to put my mental health first, and if I find that I'm too in my head, I'm not going to put out a video. So that's where I'm at. Hope you all enjoyed this. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're still here. Thank you. Woohoo! You made it to the end and I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me.